Yes, there's one other highlight I would like to talk about, which sticks very much in my memory, and it wasn't a lot long ago, actually, it was 2019. We have here in Germany a very famous singer called Helene Fischer, and she'd probably be equivalent to your Dion in Germany. She's the number one pop singer. And believe it or not, she comes from Siberia in Russia. I think she left when she was 4 or 5 years old. Her parents had came to Germany, so she went through her schooling and everything in Germany and learned opera singing and became very, very popular in the last 10 to 15 years here in Germany. And she's really now the number one. And she has a very, very big Christmas show on television every year, and it's always gets broadcasted on the Christmas Day, the 25th of December at 8 o'clock primetime television. And I remember watching it several years and thinking, wow, that's a wonderful show that Helena Fisher puts on with all these different stars that she invites from all around the world, like Nick Carter and all the top stars. And I got a phone call in 2019 from Helene Fischer that she had spotted our performances in Russia and saw some of the videos, and she really liked the standard of the music. She wanted to do something special for her 2019 television broadcast for Christmas. And of course, I jumped at the idea straight away and says, yeah, I'd love to be part of that. Started to discuss what would be a good appropriate tune that she could sing to and have a really positive effect with the bagpipes. And there was a couple of songs mentioned, like She Moved Through the Fair was the one that we were going to do. And I came up with a suggestion to just stick to the number one favorite bagpipe tune in the world. And when it's sung really, really well, it will be really, really effective, because I've heard it been sung many a times, but I knew that with her great voice, it would really enhance the song immensely. And that was Amazing Grace. And I sent her sort of like a recording of me playing it on the bagpipes, and she jumped at it straight away and said, yeah, that's it. So went off to a recording studio in Hamburg and recorded Amazing Grace with Helene Fischer. And when I heard her hitting these high notes in Amazing Grace and going even one octave higher than the bagpipes are pitched anyway very high, and people have difficulty singing with any bagpipe piece of music because they have to be pitched so high to get in tune with the bagpipe. But she went one octave even higher in places, and it just blew my mind. It was just wonderful, and I knew that was going to be a great hit on her special Christmas show. So there was two really big concerts here in Düsseldorf planned to do the whole filming, and they did it in the Messe Congress here in Düsseldorf. It's a really big, massive arena, holds thousands of people. And we went there to do rehearsals first of all, and then we did the two live TV broadcasts, and it was then broadcasted on television on the biggest German station, ZDF, on the 25th of December at 8 o'clock in the evening. And it was, she has all these wonderful groups there singing with her and doing wonderful stuff, and the bagpipes with our uniform. This was with the Crossroads pipe band, my German pipe band, and with our number one dress and with the full tartan uniform and everything, and Helena Fischer standing in front of us, brought a brand new colour and a brand new atmosphere to her show. And the feedback was immense, and we wanted, she was going to do another different tune with us this year, but her whole live concert was cancelled due to the pandemic. So what she did then was she did a recording of all her loveliest moments, and made a CD out of it, and that was broadcasted on the TV. So we were back on the TV again this year, but doing the same Amazing Grace as we did the previous year. And she's got a wonderful CD and DVD out, and we are very proud to be the very centre page on there with Amazing Grace. And Helene Fischer, mein schönster Momente. It's her nicest moments in the music. And it's so great that the bagpipes, the Celtic music, is part of that story of her. And you'll see in the photograph that I sent with me standing with Helene Fischer during the after-show party that evening after the concert. And I presented her my Very Well Enniskillen CD. And she said she was going to be listening to it within a few days when she gets home. And so she's getting a taste of the Irish music and a taste of Ireland by having that CD, and I was so proud that to give it to her and that she's going to listen to it. So we're keeping in close contact with Helene Fischer, and hopefully there'll be lots and lots of more work in the future with her. Now, I was also very proud to have my son standing beside me on stage with Helene Fischer. He has taken to the bagpipes unbelievably, like a duck to water, as you could say. I think he started around the age of 8, 9. And he started, first of all, learning to play the drums, and then he moved down on the bagpipes. And it just took off very, very quickly. I gave him some basic lessons, and he basically, it was just like as if it was natural to him. And he's now playing he's certainly playing faster stuff than I can play, more modern stuff. He's more into, and I'm more probably into more into the traditional stuff. But he's going to be a fantastic musician as he travels now further through his journey of music. And I'm so proud of him that he's carrying on the tradition of the Celtic music here in Germany and probably worldwide later on. And it's a legacy that will carry on after I'm gone. So I'm really, really glad that my son, Cian Johnston, is gone and taken up the music. There's just one last thing I just would like to conclude on, and the Celtic bagpipe music has opened up doors, and it opens up doors through a building of trust. Whenever you go somewhere where you know nobody, and you go in there and you play music and you touch their heart with your music, there's already that feeling of, I know you. It's not like there's a barrier there saying, oh, strange person, don't know who it is, need to build up a relationship. The relationship's already built up just through the music without even saying a word to anybody. So you're building up a trust with people all the time, and doors open just automatically. As with any other business, I don't think it's possible to open up doors that quickly. And when I think about getting presented the keys to the Kremlin, inside the Kremlin with the Master General of the Kremlin, I am one of the only people in the United Kingdom and Ireland that has the key to the Kremlin gate presented as a thank you for all the work and everything that the Celtic International Pipes and Drums from Ireland have done in Russia and in Moscow. And this was, for me, a great honor to have that key. And I remember speaking to President Putin once about it, and we sort of like joked and said that if he happens to forget his key and can't get in, he should give me a phone call and I'll come and open the door for him. Yeah, all really interesting stories about what music can do for you. Music has only one language. Music reaches out to everybody. There's no barriers. And so I think that's one of the reasons why we have managed to break down the barriers and go into countries like Russia, building up strong relationships and understanding their culture, them understanding our culture. It has to be good for the world. And I've grown very fond of the people in Russia, and I love them. And I hope that we will continue to grow our music in the far corners of the world in the future. So thank you once again for listening in to this broadcast, and I hope it gives you some sort of an insight of what Celtic music can create and what it can bring, and with the working together of Ireland, of the whole island of Ireland, and using all the talent that we have in the south and the north, and key people being used, and me as a sort of like overseer, making sure it's all going in the right direction. It's wow, it's just this endless possibilities. So I'll thank you very much, and wish you all a lovely time. Thank you. Bye.